Inducement process in fish farming is simply to provoke ovulation. That means the matting of the spinning process. Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to Hatchery Solution page. Welcome to this channel. You're welcome to this is a lovely day, and today we are having some activities. There are a lot of activities. We'll be moving from Lagos to Abeokuta for a mentorship program which we are watching on the screen. And today is the 11th of February 2023, and the mentorship program in Abeokuta is going to cover a lot of activities. That means we are going to do some hatchery process when we get to the farm, and from that we are going to take some fast-growing pure clara seedlings to Abeokuta. So why we are doing this is that as we are doing the hatchery process, part of that the seedlings we are taking to Abeokuta for the go out part. Basically, we are doing the launch, and for those of you that have watched my previous video on this channel, there's a time I took some feed to Abeokuta, so that these are the feed that the fishes will eat in Abeokuta. Because based on our expertise, if we are having any contractors on your farm, we make sure that we get everything set before you can embark on the successful fish farming. What I mean by that is that if you are consulting us on how to run your farm, we consider feed first, which is the most important and the most expensive part of it. If I notice that you have the availability of providing feed, so it's better for us to get the feed down, not to by the end of the day be any story. So we make sure that we get all this settled. So for those of you who watched that clip, that tells you what we are up to. So after then, the next thing to do is that we need to prepare our broodstock. So we selected the broodstock that we are taking alongside. After the preparation of the broodstocks, we need to induce the broodstock. What is inducement? Inducement process in fish farming is simply to provoke ovulation. That means the matting of the spinning process. So provoking ovulation in female spawner or parent stocks, as people normally know, which we call the broodstocks, is very, very important if you want during the hatchery process. So after your broodstock selection, the next thing to do is to induce your female spawner. Before I go further on this video, I would like you to subscribe to this channel, and if you're on Facebook, I would like you to follow this page. For those of you on Instagram, I would like you to follow this page. For those of you on Twitter, make sure that you follow too as well, you share, and those of you on LinkedIn, make sure that you also share too as well. And basically, most of our social media handles, make sure that you represent yourself by giving us some accolades that you are enjoying and you are following our pages. So just make sure that you do that now, and make sure that you watch this video to the end, because there are a lot of things we'll be talking about. As you can see from the thumbnail, this is just a part one. So we are still going to like part 3 of this video, because all those processes will be shown to you. And for those people who want to learn or who want to join such activities, that is why we are making this video on a series, so that you can watch every of our activities and most of our lectures. That means the verbal lectures in the farm too will be there too as well, so you know that you can learn the process too as well. Yeah, for I said, the first thing after but before I go, sorry, my name was against the men of Abeokuta, your uncle on this great channel. Yeah. So, but before I go more further, I'm talking about after your Broodstock selections, then we talked about your spawner inducement process. That is the injecting your female spawner, that means your female Broodstocks, with what we call the ovule. That means the immune. Well, in the immunes, we have different kind of immune. We have what we call the ovule, we always call the ovule, and so on and so forth. But the most popular is the ovule and the ovule that we do uses. So we use other lot of things like the HBD and co for that. That will be well explanatory to you. And if you are a novice, make sure that you order for a copy of my a book which I titled Catfish Hatchery and Price Management. In that book, you will learn a lot about hatchery. This will make you a professional about catfish hatchery. And for those of you who want to see things physically, that means, because we categorize this, there are some people that want to see this physically so that they can see the process and practice. That is why they can learn faster. So we have the e-copy of our video on hatchery, is well over 4 hours, and we titled it Catfish Hatchery and Price Management. You can order for these two. You can get it anywhere you are in the world, because it will be sent to you. There are e-copies that will be sent to your email, and you download and start watching. Yeah. For what you are watching from the screen, you will be watching when we did our what we call the inducement process, that is injecting the female spiral with the hormone. So after that, if you want to go through those processes, there's a 2 process that is important in catfish hatchery, which we call the latency period and the incubating period. But after your Broodstock selections, you need to go into what we call the latency period. So the latency period is the period between when you induce your fishes to when you spawn your fishes. So those periods are very, very critical, and this period is being measured by what we call the temperature. Temperature, as at when basically the water temperature that you are putting the Broodstocks really determine the time, that means the hours it will take for the Broodstock to ready for spawning. That means spawning means massaging and removing of the eggs and meeting with the female mate for the fertilization period. So those are the gaps. So depending on the temperature of your location will determine how longer the latency period will stay. So from the video, we injected around 1 a.m. As you are watching, we injected around 1 a.m. and in the night, that means in the morning. Yeah, why we did that is that because we are taking it to Abeokuta and we are moving for Lagos, so we need to calculate the time, because we'll be moving to Abeokuta around 5 a.m. and we'll be getting to Abeokuta at least because we don't want to We don't want to run much on the road because we are taking a lot of things. We don't want to stress the fishes. So at least we get to Abeokuta by 7:30, 7 to 7:30. So that's what we budgeted. And but thank God that we got to Abeokuta around 7. Yeah, it takes us around some few hours to do that. Yeah. So we injected around 1 a.m. and as you are watching from the video, and after injecting we have to place them back into the kegs for them to relax. So we have to move very early in the morning to Abeokuta. So these are process we do on a daily basis, and if you are interested and you want us to visit your farm to do all the activity, you can contact us and a date will be fixed that all these will be done for you. We are there for you. We make sure that we encourage you. We make sure that you get the best from us. Note, everything is not free and it's not cheap to get a perfect result, and every step in which we take is a learning process. So by all this you learn a lot and you get a perfect result. So with that, this is the part 1. Make sure that you press on the notion button so that when we release the part 2 of this video, you could be one of the kind that will watch it. So that is how you need to press on the notion button. Make sure that you share and you like, and make sure that you invite others that really want to be, that you thought they are interested in fish farming, so that they can have ideas on what we do on a daily basis. Note, from this video we're still going to have a verbal practice which will help you and guide you. So from this time I'll be saying thank you so much and God bless you all.